Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil and today we're here in Applied Concepts. We're here with Damien from Applied. He's going to show us around the factory and what they make and that. So yeah,
Yes,
nice to meet you and thanks for having us.
thanks for coming over. I suppose we'll just go through what we do. Well, I suppose the main side of our business would be sandblasting machines.
Yeah,
So I suppose that would be your mid-range, that's a 100 litre pot. That would be the main side. I suppose we have all different sizes and range from 20 litre to 40 litre, 100 litre and then your 200 litre. The likes of them 200 or the 20 litres now will be mainly for guys doing headstones, all kind of light work.
yeah,
And then I suppose the further you go up, it's going into more professional kind of use.
bigger systems.
Yeah, bigger, exactly.
Oh, they just, you hook a compressor to them and you put in your sand and
Exactly.
blast away.
Yeah, hook on your compressor there, throw in your glass or your sand or whatever you like in there,
Yeah.
and then you're blasting away. But I can show you that later anyway.
Yeah, yeah. We've brought the Father Phil is coming in there. We've brought the front grille of the John Deere Model M. They're going to give us a demonstration on how the wet blasting works.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're going to get the Model M grill blasted and sorted.
Yeah.
1947.
Yeah, I know that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the shed a while.
Yeah, what's no shit.
So.
Yeah, I was just saying there. Yeah, that's your 100 litre. That we are kind of our most biggest seller. That size of a pot. The likes of that 200 litre wouldn't sell as many of them. They'd be the likes of Abbey Machinery or Broughton Trailers.
That was a big blast.
Big blasting
Yeah.
sheds and have them all contained.
Yeah.
Mainly like that. But actually, if you want to come around here, I'll just show you this. This is how we started. You probably wonder why there's a go-kart in there. Our manager, our owner here, Mark Clendenin, he originally started out making go-kart plans.
Right.
And then he was basically wanting to get the frame blasted, and they couldn't get any blasters around Ireland to blast it.
Right.
That's where he got the idea. He bought in a few blasters to begin with.
Alright.
And then from there, bought a few in, then he seen an opportunity to make them. So here we are 10 plus years later.
Very good.
Yeah.
So what, this is the front or back PTO compressor for
Yeah.
the pipes.
Yeah, umbilical slurry. Mainly so it's a lot of slurry and I suppose sandblasting, but how the idea came about was because with the blasting you need a large volume of air as well.
Yeah.
So this came into play, and then when we started making them, the demand from the slurry guys was just way bigger than the sandblasting. It's like they're 350 CFM, front or rear PTO. If you're, as you were saying, Phil, with the you have a non-return valve here. So basically, when you have your slurry, you don't want to try to come back up into your system.
There's no risk of it coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard there. So that's a big bonus in them.
You tell your story. I don't know, has it ever said before about the slurries?
Oh no, I was filled, absolutely filled. One day I was away, got a neighbour run the system for us. I had to do jury duty.
Yeah.
Lovely job. But he left it connected up when they went into the dinner. And he came back out and started it up and filled the compressor while you could put a bit in it. No, it was right after it.
That's why the non-return valve is important on the slurry
Crucial.
compressor.
And you'll even get a non-return valve that'll leak.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then back up into it as well.
Ever so slightly, yeah.
Because that happened to us on the last one, didn't it? The
We
non-return valve went in that.
Non-return valve went.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They're supposed to be savage altogether.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of them out there now at the moment. And we've distributors all over Europe and everywhere. So and that screw that's designed for us in Europe specifically. That's actually rated for 600 CFM,
Right.
but you actually can't get the revolutions on the PTO
Fast enough.
fast enough to get to 600. You can only get to 350. You'd actually probably get more than 350.
50 hours.
so
Yeah.
that's 350 ash,
1,000 RPM.
2,000 revs, 1,000
Yeah.
RPM. Yeah,
And like just taking over, you'll have about 180 CFM.
I mean, that's nearly as much as a row compressor.
Yeah.
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 That's nearly like enough to blow the pipes and everything.
Oh, it's taking over, will it? Yeah.
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 You were fan on them then, it's
Yeah, she's fan cool there. You can see the fan there in the back.
With a radiator.
Yeah.
and it's gear driven.
Gear driven and it's double duplex chain on it as well.
Right.
You can probably see it as a pneumatic oiler for the chain as well. It's a double duplex chain. You can probably see it coming down there.
You can see it there, yeah.
And then obviously to get the function of running front or back, there's a 90-degree gearbox in it.
Yes.
You can probably see it down there. There's a gearbox down there, a 90-degree gearbox.
Yeah, goes down, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can show you one running in a few minutes anyway.
Yeah,
If you want.
be great.
Actually, do you want to come out follow me around and I'll give you a look around here, lads?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about that.
Yeah, so basically here we have this just your solid works design. So this is kind of useful for the lads in production. If they're looking for any, say, where to cut a hole, where the bolts go, anything like that.
It's all on that.
You have every drawing you need on that. So, this is our main assembly line here. At the moment we're so busy, as soon as they're made, they're nearly gone. So, that's how it's come in. So they come in just in this frame from our powder coating plant. And then we put in your air in, your cooler, your expansion tank. You can probably get a good look at it there. So there's a bit of work. It's a bit of work getting them together, but it's all technique too. There's a way of putting everything in.
Everything else is finished.
Yeah. Like this has to go in first. And then that's your gearbox, your 90-degree gearbox here.
That's the drive up for the fan.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then there's a belt running off that driver fan here.
Yeah, so you're not depending on some of them are done. I think one done with an electric fan.
Electric fan.
Aye.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a great job because you have to have a power supply then and a switch, and
Yeah.
the danger is it mightn't be switched on every time.
So there's no electric whatsoever on
Yeah.
that. Just
No.
fine electrics here.
Oh,
Yeah.
keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once it's running, the fan is running.
Yeah. Exactly. That's just all that is basically your expansion tank. And that's your, say for instance something big did happen to go wrong. That's your pressure relief valve there. That's 10 bar. There's one now, it'll be area stage. Roger's putting that together there. Let's drop that in. It all comes together then. You do it in about a day.
Make one a day.
You make one a day.
One a day.
Not bad, just there going.
But it's really was sub-assembly first.
It's a jigsaw.
Yeah, I suppose that's what it is. This is kind of a big jigsaw together.
Big jigsaw.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Like this machine, this is what saved us a lot of time, this machine. But previously we were outsourcing that with the time difference getting it back and over, and it's slow. So plasma cut everything here, everything's done in-house. Serious.
Plasma cut is some job.
Yeah. Serious job. This is the new shed. Been up about 7-8 months. We're not finished just yet. We have all the structure in place for the gantry crane, but we're just waiting on it to come. And then I suppose this will be all as assembly line. We have it all
So you'll be coming in here into
Coming
the...
in raw and going out the
yeah,
car
out that
finished.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. So then what's there now? They're all going to the distributor in Denmark.
In Denmark.
Yeah,
Ready for off.
ready for the road.
Very good.
So and then every part then, see parts is a huge side of it, don't you need to have so
Yeah,
much.
but you're no good if you don't carry your parts.
Yeah,
You have to carry the parts.
exactly. There's thousands of parts up there. I'll bring you up here if you want to have a look at rollers.
She keeps an eye on what's coming in and going out.
Yeah, it's killing us the whole time. We're taking stuff up and out.
I suppose it's the right place to have it
Yeah,
on the way up and down so nothing can get in or out.
yeah. It's a job in itself keeping parts.
Yeah. Will this be what Harley Loft will be like when it's finished?
You're being funny. Very funny.
Some job.
Yeah.
'Cause we put that up in our workshop now, we'd be laughing. Huh?
Someone will be laughing anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you have to. Your success is your store.
Yeah.
Who's a person you sell that to somebody, and some little thing goes. You only have to put your hand on it and hand it to them.
Yeah, your backup is amazing, isn't it?
Backup is the whole thing.
Yeah.
We bought machines down through the years, and there's backup at some of those companies.
Was nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. You fix a lot of stuff yourselves anyway.
I fix everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Even down to the set propel. Anything, even with electrical trouble during the year, and you got it fixed.
Yeah.
Just learn to yourself.
Well, it's because I haven't done.
You have to.
Well, yeah, well, you pull out on the road, we're doing a job. You pull out on the road and they choose a flick switch, which is either flick over or flat out. There's no in between. Revved her up. When they turn on the lights, it's coming dark. And just like that, she went into limp down more. And that was it. We're in the middle of a 140 acre job. And the boys was all gone ahead of me.
Yeah.
We're going to do a long draw.
Everyone else had it on. Yeah.
And
I was on the pit, and I seen everyone was heading on down the road. You were going last behind everyone, and here you were. You pull out the junction, you flick the switch, you turn on the lights, and then she
the
just
minute I
went,
touched the lights, she just laid down, killed it. Completely killed it. It was just a bad flutter. And I said, whatever, and pulled in anyway, and looked inside the house with a young lad drives for us, and he came out. His father came out to me, and we went sitting through fuses and stuff. I could find nothing wrong, and rang a lad that I knew in Leinster Farm, and oh, it could be this module and it could be that module, and oh, Jesus, that would go way above my fucking head.
Yeah.
And I said, no, this is a problem with the wire or something. And we got it back to the yard, looking up, running on 100 yards down the road. Got it back to the yard, pulled in, took the whole bottom over it. And there's two ECUs in our centre.
Right.
One in the fuse box at the driver, and another one on the engine. And there was mold in the one beside me. Took out the plug and there was this lovely green mold. That's
awesome.
Got the tin and stuff and put home the pins and cleaned up the ECU.
Yeah.
The pins are on now, so they're little yucks like strands of hair. Like you have to be awful careful. Cleaned the whole thing up, sprayed the whole thing, plugged it back in the next morning.
and that saved a lot of money.
I always say anything you can fix with a bicycle, yourself. Because you can see something that's broke. Electricity can. Yeah. And this goes up. Yeah. This is the manufacturer's one. I don't want it sitting there.
Yeah.
And the big water, make sure the fan is plugged in.
Oh yes.
That's not for us.
Yeah.
You know? So the fact that you just put on your PTO shaft on that, full spinning.
That's it.
It's self-contained. It doesn't need anything further than that.
You do them in custom colour as well. Actually, it's very popular.
Right?
Custom colours.
Yeah, like the New Holland colour, massive. See a few of them here actually. There's a couple of ones. That's the massive Ferguson one. Case, John Deere. Grab Roger here to start this up for you now.
Right. Serious problem. The power in the fan as well, cooling the whole operation. Yeah. Some power in it.
You can probably hear the leak off now. That's draining the extra air off.
Letting the air over.
That must be 4 times the size of what's in our road compressor.
What are they?
That's feeding it, yeah.
Now I say so, yeah. Right at the pump end of it.
It's heavy, about 1.3 ton.
On the front?
In weight, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
And the rest of them.
But see, it's made if you have the young lad up down the road driving, if he hits the gate, he won't damage that, he'll take the gate.
Yeah. Good.
Little kind of forks in as well if you want.
Aye.
In either direction.
You can pick it up, you don't have to put on if it was in the way.
Yeah.
So we're about to see the John Deere Model M bonnet get water blasted now. So this is your rig for water blasting.
Yeah, this is the Aqua Blaster, or dustless blaster. So, just show you the setup. So you can do, this can be used wet or dry. So it's just literally, that's water off, water on. And even if you wanted to use to wash down something, a car or tractor, you can turn off the grit and just have water as well.
Right.
Oh, so so you can have water on, water off, and you can, if you want, you can have your abrasive on or off. So you could literally use it like a power washer.
Exactly.
For the use of a better word.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if you're probably going to ask me this question anyway, but generally with water and steel, it'll rust pretty fast.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So we've this rust inhibitor that I'll add to this water, and that'll stop that rust in about 72 hours.
So
And
you
it will
chance
probably
to let it dry and then get
get
it
your
prime.
prime on it, yeah. Yeah. So. It's only 1 litre of this to 100 litres of water, so.
Oh, it's really low dilution.
Yeah, low enough to dilute. So again, as same as the Very mount, it's all pneumatic, so there's a pneumatic pump, there's no electric on the radar.
Right.
So behind that you have your pneumatic pump, and the minute you activate the air from that compressor, it'll draw from this tank.
So the air powers everything.
Air powers everything.
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 Yeah.
Right.
And then you can see all your hoses here, so that's your water hose. So the water's coming the whole way from that tank through the system. It's been injected right there.
Right.
So it just comes up to this point, it's dry. Everything's
And
dry.
it's coming to you dry at that point.
Yeah, that's how you can switch between wet and dry, 'cause
Right.
it's only up to that point.
Yeah.
Crank her up here, lads.
Safety first.
Huh?
Safety first. Thank you.
Are you going painting this every year?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
I could bring that back further if you wanted.
Yeah.
It's just
So is that nearly down to primer, is it? Or is that
Oh, no,
back
that's
to
down
steel?
to
That's the
steel.
steel.
out to the speed, yeah.
You can see bits of the old John Deere green on it. That's some job. Some finish on it.
Glass or garnet. We're actually just using garnet for this.
Right.
But garnet's a crushed stone.
Crushed stone.
It's real fine. So if you say have something a chassis of a lorry or something real heavy rust, you go up with a heavier grade of grit.
A heavier concentrated grade.
Yeah, thicker.
So you sand, glass, and
That's garnet.
garnet.
Yeah.
That's what they can use.
Yeah, well you can actually use anything really.
Anything.
Yeah, some guys use steel, grit.
Yeah. Well, that's a great
Just
job.
depends what you're doing, I suppose.
build. Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
That's some job.
And then bottles that goes off the power hose.
What's your opinion?
Oh, super job. Yeah, no, look.
I know. Huh? We'll have the bonnets painted now for the Model M. Oh, you can change the amount of water that's coming out.
Yeah, you can that's your water pressure here.
Oh, right.
That was up fairly high there now, actually.
Yeah.
But just if something's very rusty, you can up the water. Keep those dust down. And
Yeah.
It's a much safer way than the dry blast.
The dry blasting. I never was a big fan of the dry blasting because
all the dust and the sand.
It's only a cheap pot, but it done its job.
yeah, well, you done a few bits with it, did you?
Oh god, yeah, we did, but time is our biggest enemy.
Yeah.
You know.
You got one of them now, there'll be no stopping you. Huh? We'd have new silage trailers in the yard. Or good as new, huh?
We have a lot of things, so it's a mighty bit of kit that.
Yeah.
Why not fast with that?
Yeah. Have to get painted now.
Yeah. Oh, how much is that?
Yeah, so this is where the fabrication starts. That's one of your frames, the PTO compressor there. That's where it starts off.
Ah, being welded up.
Being welded up there. So she's welded up there. Two welding bays. That's Declan there, he's welding up the pots.
Yeah.
So we've one bay.
Oh, one bay for pots and one bay for the PTO compressors.
Exactly. And then I suppose out of there, we have another container just out of this building where we sandblast the frames, just to clean them. And then once we come back from there, coming over here, and we hang them on these rails. And it's where all the powder bone happens. So that's your primer on that.
Yeah.
Then it goes straight from there into your oven.
Into the oven.
That rail, right? So when you're blowing your powder on here, it'll stick to that. Stick to your back.
Right.
And then she's wheeled in, she's heated for about half an hour, taken back out, then resprayed with actual colour.
Oh, you have to get an undercoat first.
Yes, you have an undercoat. It's very important. Have that, yeah. And it probably turned all around the powder going an hour and a half. You'd have everything done.
An hour and a half from that to
finished.
Finished.
Yeah.
Just a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I think that's the end of the tour. We've seen all the process from over here now at the start. You could really, or the laser cutting is the start, to here, putting them together, to the powder coating of them, and then back to where they get put together like a big jigsaw, as me father Phil was saying. So anyways, I think we'll leave it at that for today's video. Big thanks to Damien and Mark for inviting us down to have a look at the process and what they make, and we'll do a review or a quick chat just at the very end with myself and Father Phil on the way back, but we'll leave it at that for today's video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it from us. Good luck. We're on our way home now after being applied. We'll do a little bit of a talk about what we've seen and what we liked, and yeah, that front mounted PTO compressor, some job. Like the fittings coming off the compressing, it's huge. It's 2 inches, isn't it?
Yeah, like, but it's huge cubic feet a minute.
350.
350, like it's massive.
It's huge.
Standard road compressor, I think it's around 200.
Yeah. The water blaster, that was some job.
Oh, super.
It was
super bit of kit.
Yeah.
Safe.
Very safe. Like in comparison, we have one of the old school sandblasters.
And a Mickey Mouse spot.
Yeah. It done the job when we needed it, but it's
just kill you.
Yeah. Like you had to have big breathing apparatus and face suit and shield and arms gloves and everything. You needed quite a bit to use it, and you seen there we just had a face visor and you were fine. Like
yeah, your hands were fine.
Hands were fine.
You couldn't use an ordinary
sandblaster
without big heavy gloves, because the bounce back and the grit, it absolutely take the hands in.
Yeah, it's just so much safer, boys. Very impressive, and did a really good job. Like, and you could wash it down after. Very, very impressed with that. So we are.
Yeah. Now, well, hopefully now, Santi will come now.
Santi will come.
Fine bit of kit now.
Yeah, no, I was well impressed.
Fine bit of kit.
Well impressed with that now, and we have our John Deere Model M bonnet now ready to be painted, and that means we have the bonnets of the John Deere Model M painted, ready to go on it. Just have to get the rest of the tractor sorted. So, anyways, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Not much else. Big thanks to for inviting us down.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it in the morning. Nice little small Irish company. Doing well.
Doing well, and that is it from us. Good luck. So, this is the Model M bonnets. 24 hours later, not a sign of rust. So now we are going to prime it up and keep the rust off it for good. So it is Sunday again, and you know what that means. It means another plug from FarmFlix. If you don't know who FarmFlix are, it's an online service that gives you top quality videos. It's like Netflix but for farmers. There's over 250 videos for you to get stuck in there straight away. New videos every week. If you wanted to find out more, there's a link in the description down below, further down in the description, or you can head over there to my landing page, learn a bit more. You can try a 24-hour free trial where you don't have to put in any credit card or debit card information. You can check it out. I highly recommend it. Watch it myself, and I know a lot of people that watch this channel watch it because there is some great content on there. But anyways, that is the FarmFlix plug for this week. So you won't hear from me again until next Sunday about FarmFlix. And remember, you have until January 24th to get signed up. So